Greetings Internet and welcome to Aaron Plays, and I hope you're doing fantastically well. In this episode we'll be continuing on with my Moscow, or the campaign for Moscow, or even the Moscow campaign, Striking Counterstrike, Russia 1941. This will be turn 2. I'm going to try and do both the German and the Soviet turn all together, and we're looking at the dates 3rd to the 5th of October 1941. So let's go down the map and see what's going on. And there it is. Okay, so the main German thrust being here, we'll have to continue. Do we branch this way, or do we just cut? I mean, obviously the Soviets have managed to put a bit of a line here. So yeah, one definite thing the Germans will be doing will be engaging the front. I made that mistake last turn, which allowed the Soviets to pull back quite well over this area. Do we need to breach this line? I don't think so. From the German point of view, the more damage we can do in this area, the better. But these combat odds tables are nasty. I'm just really looking at it. I mean, a 3-to-1. There's a 50. There's the 1 in. Let's just remember, 3-to-1. 1 in 6 chance of attacker eliminated. Then attacker retreat on 2. Attacker retreat on 3. Then both retreat. So even at 3-to-1, there's only one favourable result. 4-to-1. If you're going against terrain, there's a -1, is even a chance of attack limit. It's only at 5-to-1 that you even get an exchange. So to get a DE, you need a 6-to-1 attack. And that's on a 5 or a 6. So the combat results table is requiring very high odds. And that's why I'm not attacking here. Because these German divisions, yes, are a little bit stronger than, or twice as strong as the Soviet. But to get to 6-to-1, it's going to be tricky. If each one of these is 3, you need 18. And that's what, 5 of these? 5 twos is, no, 5 of the twos is 10. No, that's 10 infantry divisions to attack one hex. High risk. May be useful if the Germans can create pockets with them, but otherwise, no. So the first thing to look at is, can we create, as the Germans, an overrun position? And that's only going to be really at, because you can only get 2 hexes. Remember, there are 3 in each one of these, so you need 33 strength. The most the Germans can amass is 3 6s is 18. I think they've only 5 6s. 4 6 24 30. So they could probably do an overrun on that end position there. And I think that might be the best. If we can overrun that, then the rest of the armour can pour through. Though it's not 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Quite a distance. So maybe, yeah. Okay. Right, so I'm going to focus on this area. So I'm moving the camera and zooming in. There we go. Right. So that's where we want to do it over, and there's 3 there. So we need 33. It's got to be 11-to-1. And the further back the armour is, then it gives more chance for the closer ones to do a little bit more damage. But there's 5, 10, 15 points there. 15 plus 18 is 33. Exactly. You'll remember it's 2 movement points. No, it's 3 movement points to move into an enemy zone of control. But it can't be too far back, because I mean, if we'd use this one, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not enough. So, that's unfortunate. 5 plus 4 is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. So we're taking one of the 6s from this stack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus 5 from here. 1, 2, 3, 6. And a 4 from here. So that gives us 15. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. So that's fine. And then 2 of these chaps. Okay, so those 2 stacks, 33, are overrunning that unit there, that stack there. That means we can now move through that. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, it's at 3 movement points to go into a zone of control. Can we overrun this hex now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, but we can get a good enough attack on that. Remember, you've got the there's a German mechanized movement phase at the end. So they've got movement, attack, mech move, which the Soviets don't have. So I think we can get a really big attack on that. Remember, we do have 1 column shift. No infantry are going to get up to engage there, but definitely the armor can engage. Question is, can we get anything in there? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. It doesn't cost anything to move across the river, but it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can't, so even taking that out hasn't really, 9, 6, 7. So we've created a gap, we can't even exploit it. Oh well, we just got to create this. As they say, overrun is your friend, but it's no use if your friend's not doing anything to help you do anything. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're not going too far, are we? That +3 to enter the zone of control really slows you down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't end the turn there, 6. And they've still got the zone of control as well. Okay. And I picked him up and I can't remember where he was. Darn it, I hate doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not sure if that's exactly what I've got to do is count it without picking up the counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, there's 3 defense here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, can't exploit it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. don't move it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, but 1, 2, 3, 4. That gets them into there. All right, so we're going to be doing some attacks along here.
I'm not sure about that.
There you go, Alexa joining in the conversation.
Sorry.
Okay, let's keep moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, can't even do that. Boom. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, the inverted units are disrupted, so I can't move those. So 1, 4. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 1, 2. Can't. Infantry can't even get there. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yay. Disrupted units can't move or attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 2. That zones of control really do hamper, don't they? I mean, I suppose they're trying to reflect the campaign. Difficulty engaging, but still, they are slow. 1, 2, can't get in there, but we can put you there. To engage next turn, if the Soviets are still there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just reinforcing. They've got to get moving up. Now, there's nothing else we can engage here because we just can't get close. We could engage this unit. Remember, causing casualties is good because that's what I can't say is getting to Moscow. So 1, 2, 3. No, can't do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they can get in there. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, for infantry through the woods is 1 movement point, and crossing a river is no additional. He says double checking. None additional. One, 2, 3, 4. Let's carve some paths of retreat because I'm nasty that way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there's actually quite a few disrupted German divisions in the back here. So just zoom out just a little bit. There we go. In and around here. They can't do anything this turn. Right, so that's... Now let's move up a little bit. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we can't engage them because that's 3 movement points to get in. 1, 2. So that means it's always going to be easier to disengage than it is to engage. There's only 2 to disengage. All right, okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can't quite get into them, but 1, 2, 3, 4. There's also the continuous front rule as well, where there must be a continuous front line. Germans can't take advantage of any rail movement. But we could. It's got to be a continuous front line. This is a, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The EBs all can move 1. Yeah. So that's, now the Germans are supplied, if they're within 12 hexes of a railway head, and there should be one, actually, supply head is there. What was it here? So within 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that it ain't going to be going too far before we get out of supply, because this can't be improved upon because there isn't an EB unit there. One of these, and these only go 1 hex per turn, so there's going to be turn 2, turn 3, turn 4, sorry, turn 3, turn 4, to 5, to 6, to 7, to 8. So that is going to be the maximum extent of supply there. Over to this one, so we're at turn 2, we're just at turn 3, turn 4, to 5, to 6, turn 7, turn 8. There. And over here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it's 12 hexes from there, from each one, which should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So any push on Moscow will be out of supply. So there is any desperate need to push on Moscow in this 8-turn scenario? Probably not. However, there's 50 victory points additional for either player for holding Moscow. So the Soviets are going to get 50 victory points for holding Moscow at the end as well. Is that into any scenario? That just seems a bit harsh. The end of the game. Okay, so got to kill more Soviets from the German point of view, and that concludes the German movement. So we're now into their combat phase. Yeah, combat. So this could be important. No. Rewind. Got to resolve the overrun first. Okay, so we know it's 11 to 1. So where's the dice tower? There it is. Now, what would make that easier probably is if I put that there and that there. 11 to 1, no modifiers. Then I can't see what the bloody result is. Oh, 11 to 1 with a 1 is an exchange. That's not nice. So that's 3 gone down. But now we've got to take 3 German. Now, if we take a 4, that is gone. With a 5, we can replace that with a Kampfgruppe. Yeah, there's no infantry involved in this, so that's what's made it expensive. Rolling a 1 wasn't great. So that 5 is gone, and we replace it with a 2-8 Kampfgruppe. A 4-8 is not replaced, doesn't get replaced. But I better check that. Sometimes it's useful to check the rules, isn't it? Combat strength of 4 or more is replaced with the Kampfgruppe. So we only lose 2 combat factors rather than 3. So you can come off there. You go back there. And I bring over a Kampfgruppe. Okay, not good, because that was effectively 8 for, it's only worth what it's worth in points, so they lost 2 combat strength. So that was 6-3, so that was double what the Soviets lost there. However, we can all now move 1 hex. So they're going to stay there, and they're going to move there. Okay. And now we have the normal combat phase. So I think we know there's 3 here, and we're attacking with 6, 12, 18, 24, plus 7. 31. 31-3. That's 10-1, but I have this making it 11-1. Remember, for the first 4 turns, the Germans get advantages, a column shift. So it's an 11-1. Wow, 2 1s in a row. That's not good. That's another exchange. Ooh. Now we could take the Kampfgruppe. No, it's not. That's only worth 2. So that 5-8 now does. Oh man, the tanks are burning. That 5 gets replaced with another Kampfgruppe. Where are they? Or walkabouts. That's not good. But that's gone. It's an exchange. That's 3 points. And do we advance in there? I don't think we have to advance. Let me double check. It's a May. And considering it costs 2 movement points to leave a zone of control, I think that would be prudent not to advance there. Okay, so attacking here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 to 3. That's 4-1, which becomes 5-1. Which the best result we can get is an exchange or a defender retreat. Maybe not. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21-3, 7-1. Which then becomes 8-1. That's a bit more doable. Okay. So 8-1 here. With a, come on, it can't roll 3 1s in a row, can it? No. So 8-1 with a 5 is a straight defender eliminated. Finally. Okay, so we're going to advance those into there. Now, that doesn't put these out of supply, unfortunately. Advance 2 into there would be brilliant, but you only get 1 advance, so they're still getting supplies through there. And if I attack this lot, again it's 3, I'll be attacking with 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So, not quite 6-1, so that's 5-1 becomes a 6-1. But it'll be -2 on the dice because all the attack is coming across that river. So I've got to... I could do it. Let's do that. So it's a 5-1 becomes a 6-1. And I can declare that I'm ignoring defender retreat results. So if there's a defender retreat result, I can roll again. So let's do that. 3. 6-1 with a 3 is an exchange. So it's another 3 gone. There's a 2-5 infantry there. I don't want to lose the 3-8 because that would be eliminated. So that's 4-8. So we have more panzers burning. Not good. but we will. Do we advance? Because it costs, we'll advance those in there. And the camp grouper. There we go. Orel has fallen. If I can create a pocket here and here, then we've opened up the southern front. It has been costly though in panzers. Right, I think probably the last attack, in fact definitely the last attack, is against these guys here. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So it's 5 to 1 to 3. 5 to 1 becomes a 6 to 1, but it'll be at -2 because it's in the woods. All the text in the woods are -2. Yeah. So it's 6 to 1 at -2. 5 becomes a 3, which is an exchange. So those 3 there. And we're losing one of those and one of those. We're bleeding. And then we can advance. We'll advance 3 of those into there. Okay, so that's the end of the, yeah, there's really no way I can tack anywhere else along the front there. So yeah, we're now into the mechanized movement phase. So the aim here is to create 2 pockets. Let's move you out the way for the moment. And we can still overrun. Is there any place that's an ideal overrun target? Remembering that it costs movement points to do so. 3 movements to enter a zone of control. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we could get and take that out, but we wouldn't have an infantry help. So I think it might be best to focus on surrounding these groups. So first of all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means we cut that rail line as we go through that hex there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there's no additional combat phase as such. Okay, and then we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that effectively pockets them. So that as they're out of supply, that means that they are defending and attacking at half strength. Okay, so let's continue this little jolly jaunt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't need to be adjacent to them. We're just getting the supply route. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. To leave a zone of control is 2, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. I think it's worthwhile now to start coming around here. And actually butt up against the Russian units, because then, now can we cut, there's this rail line here. How far can we get around this side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. that unit 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we can't. Okay, so can we have a smaller pocket? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't fully create a pocket, but we can definitely slow them down. Okay. 1. Maybe we need a unit there. 1. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Interesting. Interesting, because it's 6 hexes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for supply from the Russian railhead. So this rail line goes all the way through here. Can't go in there. So that there is their supply path. Would be nice to put a German unit there, but couldn't get there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Oh yeah, I've got to maintain a continuous front though of controlled hexes. Okay, we managed that. Just right. That's the weakest link there, and there's no one else that can reinforce that. So in actual fact, we won't move. I'll keep him there. Yeah. So looking at the supply, so these guys are out of supply. These guys are out of supply. These here, obviously we've got a controlled hex here, so they're able to trace supply along this rail line up to this point here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, they're all in supply at that point. Yeah. Okay, but they're going to have to try and get out of that emerging pocket. I think that's all the mech done. So what I'll do is the last part is revert all these disrupted units from the first turn. So there's another 5 divisions. 1, 2, 3, 6 divisions. There we go. A motorized unit. Right, so that concludes the German turn 2. Just having another quick look. Obviously the Germans have got supply issues. That's the supply head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's the maximum supply they can get. That's a little bit, so it only gives him a strength of 3. So I'm going to actually just modify that slightly. Yeah. Well, he couldn't go in there because it was an extra 3 movement points. So let's keep them there. So it's only a defense of 9, but whew, yeah. Oops. Slight change there. Okay, that's it. That's it. Yeah, I know these guys said, "Oh, why don't you take your hand off the counter?" Yeah, filming, camera, lights, everything else. Yeah, and then I thought, wait a minute, check German supply. Yeah, okay, Russian turn. Okay, I turned the board round to do the Soviets, but I decided rather than do it lengthwise, because my arms are only so long, I'm going to do it this way and probably keep the camera angle this way now as we're progressing along the front, and most of the action is sort of down here-ish. Yeah, that's the light source there. That's the problem of filming in winter. So we're into turn 2 for the Soviets. So they get a 1-4 reinforcement, 1 division. Yay! And they get those 3 EB units back that they lost. So I'm sure they count as losses for combat losses lost, but any EB units they return to Moscow. So they're like cheap replacements. Okay, what to do as the Russians? Oh, the Russians. There's a pocket here. There's not much they're going to be able to do about that. Can't get out of that. However, they can attack. Is it worth attacking? Because they're out of supply, so their attack strength is halved. Now they do have their own combat results table. Not really. So remembering that units are not eliminated for being out of supply, let's just sit there. We can always move 1 hex and make it difficult for the Germans. Yeah, they're going to have to take them out. So let's move that to the... Oh, can you see that? There we go. We're just moving this pocket here. The training units. Now these can be removed and placed elsewhere, even if in a pocket. Yeah, they're like superheroes. The Soviet EB units may be removed from the map even if surrounded or cut off at the beginning of any Soviet movement phase and placed on any other normal rail hex before moving. The Soviet EB units may be destroyed in combat but are replaced at the beginning of the next friendly movement phase by another EB unit in Moscow. They only lose that ability if Moscow is German occupied. So that's good. So we've got 2 EB units in, I don't know if there's a 2 or 3, just double check. Yeah, so there's these 2 EB units. Let's stick them in Tula, which is there, and then we'll move them from there when we get to that particular area. And we've got another one here which is in a pocket. So let's stick 3 there. So I think there's that's because they can only move on rail. Okay. And there's 1 starting to be in this pocket, so let's move him off there and put him back there. Is there any others floating around? This one here, yeah, let's put him back. Because they're not going to be able to move by rail because the German, this one can, but the one couldn't because it can't go through. Well, it can, but it can only stop there. So yeah, okay, so we've pulled some of them back. What to do about this pocket then? Well, as I say, we want to make it as difficult for the Germans as possible. So let's, because at the end of the day, it's all about time. Don't have to attack, but we can pin because it costs 2 movement points to slow. I think, yeah, because you're not, they're defending at half strength, so they're not going to be difficult to take out, but that does mean that the Germans aren't moving swiftly through the front, so there's no point to attack with them. That would be foolish. Now here, you always move 1 hex, so let's move to here to try and create German supply problems. No, I'm not really able to do much with them. Okay. Right, so we've got 9 units that can move by rail, and we know that the Germans are actually already starting to reach the limit of their supply. Okay, so we know that the supply head is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we know that's as far as they can get supply at present. So anything above and beyond that is out of supply. Is it worth attacking these Germans here? That's got a defense of 9 because it's out of supply. But I'd say no, not worth attacking them, but definitely sitting next to them to slow them down. So remembering that it costs 3 movement points to enter a zone of control, but you can always move 1 hex. So let's move 2 of those infantry divisions into there. Let's knock the Germans flying. So that's 2. Now, that would be 1, 2, 3. No, I can't get there. So we might as well sit there then. Let's go in here and cut them off. There's a lone German infantry division here. He's got a defense of 2. We can get 3, 6. We can get 6. 6 to 2, 3 to 1. It's not worth it. I'd rather have the units. Alright, so pulling them back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4. They're not starting adjacent, so that's fine. Okay, so just pulling back the Russian line. What we ideally need is something here. Closest they can get if they move by rail is to that hex there. But then the Germans are in a bit of a quagmire. They're almost surrounded by rubbish troops, but they're still there. They're still in the way. Okay. Let's put one of these EB units here. We've got to create this continuous front as well, haven't we? One there. And I think one there. Or even, yeah, let's go there. Yeah. Right. Where are we going to get some more troops from to fill in the gap? We're going to have to take units that are on rail lines. Because we definitely need to make something here. Okay. Any troops on rail lines? Well, we've got one division right at the top of the map here. Well, not top, but okay. So he's on a rail line, so he can mount up for 2. Sorry, half his movement allowance, and every 30 hexes is 1. 20. 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6. 27. And that's one train unit. We've got the new guy coming in. He comes in and trained. So coming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, crazy route is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So that's one movement point, and he's technically got 3 left. Let's move him to there. Again, got to make this continuous front, but that's the second train. Oh yeah, we've got the 3 EB units in Moscow. At the present moment, we've got this massive gap here. We just do not have a continuous front. Because Germans as a control block continuous front. So no, none of this counts. So at the present moment, there is a gap we have to fill. Not good. Right, we've got 3 units on the rail line right at the top of the map. So they can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It costs 2 to N train, 1 to D train, so they've effectively got 30 movement if I want to move into the front line. That's not good. I should have maybe marked a few other rail breaks where Germans have moved. Okay, because Germans have moved through that hex. Oh, no, they haven't. No. They went this way, didn't they? Ah. Okay, so that rail line is still actually intact. So these 2 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's no use. Can't get through. Can't you go train zones of control? They're on a train. Okay. It's finding which units can use by train. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 to Tula. 25, 26, 27, D train. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, D train. D train. Okay, that was 3 units. So we've now done 5 by train. I've got another 3 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 to Tula. 27, 28, 29. Just going to put EBs on this. 27. Yeah, let's put him there. 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay. Not ideal. It looks like we're going to have a massive gap here, because that was another 3 trains. I've only got 1 more. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. Okay, I think we need to sort of hold this line, slow that German infantry up. So we can thin it down a little bit. We could take one more division from here. There's nowhere closer. No. So the best we're going to get is to Tula, which is not ideal. It's a bit of a shambles at the moment, to be perfectly honest. The Germans have definitely done a bit of jolly good kickings. So EB units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Now, do EB units have a zone of control? That's a good question. They do. EB units have a zone of control. So we can use that to hold this line, continuous front. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay. So that there will make our continuous front. Wow, we've still got one unit we can move by train. I think we'll take one division from Vyazma. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And we'll stick him in there. Right, that's all train movement done. Okay, so we just now have the rest to do. We then have a continuous front using these EB units. I think we can have that there then. Okay. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's worthwhile keeping this front line, these fortified hexes, to be honest. So it stops the infantry moving up, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, there we go. You're going to sit there. Anything that slows the Germans up, remember we're only doing the 8-turn scenario. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2. Again. Slowing them up. So you can place another EB unit in there. Pull back to behind the fortification. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't like a multi-gap line there. Yes, the Germans can enter there, can't they? You have an AB unit, there we go. Wow, those good guys are good, aren't they? Those EB units. Right. 2 there. 2 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. front line there? Yeah, that's fine, it's on a rail line. Okay, we've got a fair bit of armour at the back there, which we're moving down the southern front. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They don't. What was the 4 in there? That was cheating, wasn't it? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They are useless on themselves, but they're useful when they're stacked with somebody. Keep these guys on rail lines, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does the front line need to go back any further in the northern sector? He says knocking everything flying. I think we can just straighten it up a bit. We know the Germans aren't going to be able to attack. 1, 2. They just don't have the strength to. Their infantry divisions are not very good. We've got 3 there, so we've actually now freed up from there 1, 2, 3, 4 to there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You stick an armoured unit in there. Arms at full strength. Arm ache. Wow. Whew. One, 2, 3. There we go. We've got a front line that actually doesn't look too shabby on that one. Here, wow, it's incredibly weak, but at least it is a front line of sorts. Continuous, 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 and then yeah. All right, so wow, those EB units are darn useful. There is no Soviet attack. That would be foolish. So that will conclude the Soviet turn 2. Going into turn 3. Their reinforcements start picking up now a little bit. Not massively, but a little bit. Let's bring this back up to the top. Quite amazing how quickly the Germans run out of their supply lines. Out there, you know, the 12 hexes beyond their current supply sources. So yeah, it's going to limit, and then obviously their attacks will be at lower odds. And yes, that combat results table is also nasty, that you need to get 5, 6 to 1. So yeah, to actually not be totally attrited. And that's the first 2 turns of their little edge they got on turn 5. So on turn 3 and 4, they're going to get that +1 column shift. Turn 5, it's raining. And then their attacks are halved. Soviets don't suffer from the rain. They do from the mud, not the rain. The mud, it's 1 hex movement. And so that will be turn 6, 7, 8. 3 turns of it. So again, it's causing maximum losses at this stage. The Russians lost 14 infantry steps, combat factors, and 1 armour. The Germans took 3 infantry and 7 armour. So that's not good. Because each one of those is double. So that's 14. So the losses in the first turn were very pro-German, but now that's pretty even. Is how much they can actually destroy with those pockets, which will be on turn 3, and pushing forward to Tula and so on. But the Russians are there, and their reinforcements start kicking. I mean, they're not massive. Turn 3, they get 3 units. Turn No, we're in turn 3. They get 2 units. Turn 3. Start again. Turn 3, 2 units. Turn 4, 3 units. Turn 5, 4 units. Turn 6, 4 units. Turn 7, 6 units. And turn 8, 7 units. Germans are getting nothing. They had their reinforcements on turn 1. That was it for this. So, yeah, it's how long they can keep going. And especially with those armoured losses. Yeah. Anywho, that's end of turn 2. Hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed playing it. It is giving me a feel for the campaign. I've had to change it to the sideways mode rather than end to end, which I was hoping to do. Because my arms get very... I keep playing at a stretch. So it's all narrow, and the front line you'll see moving side to side rather than moving right forward. So, but until next time, any comments much appreciated. Let me know what you think. Am I making any obvious mistakes? Play games. Have fun. Bye, Internet.